Good morning and welcome to the Daily Light Devotion. I hope all of you have had a wonderful Tuesday and looking forward to today, the 29th of April. Today we're going to look at 2 Samuel chapter 21 and 22 in the Old Testament. And in the New Testament, we're going to start Luke chapter 22. We're going to look at verses 1 to 30. The theme of chapter 21 and 22 in 2 Samuel is justice, deliverance, and God our rock. In these two chapters, we see two powerful sides of God. His justice is in dealing with sin and his faithfulness in delivering his people. There are difficult moments, victories in battles, and beautiful songs of praise from David in these chapters. They remind us God is both righteous and rescuing, and we need both of them as humans. Chapter 21, a famine comes upon the land. David seeks God and learns it is because of Saul's past wrongdoings. Justice must be addressed after this is dealt with. The land is restored. God responds to prayer. Later in the chapter, we see battles against giants, enemies and that threaten God's people. But David's men rise and defeat them. This shows us God does not ignore sin. Justice matters. But he also praises deliverers from his people. Jesus fulfills both. He deals with sin fully. He defeats the giants we cannot overcome. God is just, but he also provides a way for restoration. Chapter 22, David responds with a song of praise. He declares who God is. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverance. My God is my refuge and my shield. David remembers how God rescued him from his enemies, how God gave him strength in battle, how God was faithful in every situation. This chapter is a testimony God didn't just help occasionally, he was consistently faithful. This points directly to Jesus. He's our ultimate deliverer, our unshakable rock, our source of strength and salvation. When we look back, we will see that God has been faithful all along. So, what are some of the key takeaways? God is just, he takes sin seriously. God is also merciful, he restores and responds. God's strength strengthens us to face battles we cannot win alone. He's our rock, refuge, and deliverer in every season. Moving over to the New Testament, Luke chapter 22, verses 1 to 30, the theme is sacrifice, betrayal, and true greatness. Um, we enter the final moments before the cross here in these chapters, in these verses. We see a plot to betray Jesus, the Last Supper, and the powerful lesson on true greatness. These passages show the darkness of human heart and the depth of Jesus' love and purpose. The religious leaders, for verses 1 to 6, are looking for a way to kill Jesus. Then something shocking happens. Judas, one of the 12, agreed to betray him. He looks at the right moment away from the crowd. This reminds us you can be close to Jesus outwardly, but from far from him inwardly. Even knowing this, Jesus continues forward. He's not surprised. He has not stopped. God's plans cannot be derailed even by betrayal. Uh, we see Jesus share the Passover meal with his disciples, but he gives it a new meaning. The bread represents his body given for us, and the cup represents his blood poured out for us, right? And he establishes a new covenant, not based on law, but on grace and sacrifice. Even more powerful, he knows one of them will betray him, yet he still includes him in the table. This reveals his sacrificial love, his willingness to give everything. Jesus himself gave him fully, even for those who would fail him. Right. Verses 24 to 30, a dispute breaks out among the disciples. Who is the greatest? Jesus responds by turning their thinking upside down. The world values power and status, but in God's kingdom, the greatest is someone who serves, is a servant. I among you as one who serves. He says, despite their weakness, Jesus promises them a place in kingdom, a future with Him. Jesus does not teach humility; He lives humility. He is who God, the definition of humility, right? The king becomes a servant. The Lord washes the feet and gives His life. True greatness is not about position; it's about serving others. What are some of the key takeaways? We need to guard our hearts, don't drift away from Jesus. Jesus' sacrifices is the foundation of our salvation. God's plan stands, even in betrayal and weakness. True greatness is found in humility and service. These chapters ask us, are we truly close to Jesus or just outwardly? Are we seeking greatness or choosing to serve? Jesus invites us to His table, not because we are perfect, because He's gracious. And He's our Savior, our example. We need to follow Him, not with pride, but with humility and surrender. So I just want to end with that today. I hope you're encouraged. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow.